It's Jigsaw
and Tony.
I'm gonna goof the day away. It's Jigsaw
and Tony.
I'm gonna goof right in your face with so much extra time to waste. That's why I play your favorite games. So come and goof with me.
And Tony.
Are you ready?
Are we?
Oh, geez, we are. We're starting. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Welcome to Two Goofballs Game, and you're tuning in to episode 6 of... Is this 6?
Sure, we'll say 6.
Check the notes. Check the notes. Yeah, it's episode 6. Episode 6 of Pokemon Crystal. My name is Sir Jigsaw, and he is...
Not with it. So, just as a heads up, we kind of did a little grindy off-screen, just like, love all our guys.
Yeah,
not too crazy.
Little bit of bump and grind loving on our guys.
Just a little something. Because we kind of want Rocky to get a little something.
Definitely went over his head.
I mean, he's nothing but head.
No. That's not what I'm saying, Tony. You can't counter my sexual innuendo with another sexual innuendo. That's not how it works.
Well, see, the sad thing is I actually didn't hear what you said, so,
I said, yeah, you know, a little bit of bumping and grinding, a little bit of loving on our guys.
But yeah, so we just did some grinding outside of town, so we didn't get past this guy, after, like, beyond this point, so no spoilers.
Oh, jeez. We have to go up and down?
I mean, it is a tower.
Paralyze heal. Nice.
Or, like...
grass types learn that, don't they? Paralyzation moves?
Yeah,
or is it lightning too?
Sunspore. A lot of electric moves tend to do that, though, to be fair.
Oh, you walk into my dojo. We stand guard in this tower.
And we lost whatever little views we have.
Here, we express our gratitude to honor all Pokemon.
So I say that
especially the Bellsprout.
That's all they use is Bellsprout.
Prepare to face my surprise Pokemon, Bellsprout.
His name is Chow. I'm just gonna leave it.
Hey, what's good, bitch? You want me to give you a guk? Look at my throat. Look at what I can do with my throat. Yeah, imagine that. Good stuff.
I really hate it says it didn't affect it. Just say miss. Like a normal move.
Missed. That's our Game Grumps reference for the episode. Oh, yeah, I was showing Tony the delights of Cholomander, the Flash Gets video. If you guys haven't seen, if you like Pokemon, you haven't seen the Flash Gets video of Pokemon Police Department, I think it is. It's PKPD. Yeah, their videos are hilarious. It involves Pikachu busting a Jinxie smuggling operation.
Oh, yeah, don't spoil it. Let them go and watch it. Not sponsored.
Anyway, so we have this like super funny coworker. You know, we work in a restaurant. If you've ever worked in a restaurant, you know, you have your cooks that like to walk away when it's not that busy. And, you know, they kind of just don't restock anything. They just, you know, do their own thing. You know, usually they're the older cooks. They're burned out. They're tired of cooking. But, like, you know, that's what they know. So
well, that time kind of confused him. And it didn't do anything.
You didn't confuse him once?
No, I confused it, but it didn't hit itself and it's no longer confused. Sorry,
it hit itself
continue.
Once.
No, it didn't hit itself.
Oh, my God. So, anyway, this guy that we work with is, like, the epitome of works well under pressure. He's absolutely hilarious, and he's got a great sense of humor. He takes jokes about himself really well. Like, we make jokes about him burning the rice all the time. He's a really great guy to work with. Anyway, the other day, one of our coworkers unfortunately had a seizure, and he runs outside, right? And I only remember from my time that I did nurse's aid, like, make sure you get them on their side, and like don't try and like keep them away from things that they can smash themselves into. But I froze up. Anyway, there he is. He helps get the girl's mouth open so she stops choking on her tongue and biting because she was turning blue. And like not even 5 minutes afterward, remember how I said he works well under pressure? Well, it was dead. So what does he put on the turkey dinner? Does he A, put on the turkey gravy, or B, the country gravy? Now, he puts on the country gravy. It's a completely different color. It's white.
More like a yellowish tan.
well, still same thing. It's not like it's not a brown
Like
gravy.
you can't confuse the two.
You cannot confuse the two. So 5 seconds after saving somebody's life, this man puts country gravy onto a turkey dinner. And we're like, oh, that's a classic. That's classic you. Yeah, we make jokes about him all the time because he doesn't anymore, but he used to burn the rice every time he made it. So
He still does. What are you talking about?
No, he doesn't burn it so bad anymore. Like maybe a little spot, but he doesn't really forget about it as much as he used to.
It's not so much that he forgets about it. It's the fact that every person I see do the rice, they always have it on high heat. Which, if you're just getting the water to like boil, yes, makes sense. But once you get the rice in there, medium.
Well, I do it on high heat because I'm lazy, because I want to make it boil faster. But I still don't burn it. I have yet to burn a pan of rice.
Sorry,
Though I will say, Dave did save me. One of our coworkers saved me from boiling it over too much. He was like, "Your rice is burning!" I'm like, "Oh no!"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tony was like, "You guys smell something burning?" And he was like, "Is it the rice?" I was like, "Tony, are you sure you're not having like a little problem there? Does it smell like burned toast, Tony?" But yeah, no. So I made a song of it, like 99 bags of rice on the line, 99 bags of rice, and then I used his name. Takes one out, burns it all brown, 98 bags of rice on the line.
Exciting, isn't it?
Exciting life, yeah. I live an exciting life. That said, Claire and I just we just celebrated our first New Year's together. So that was pretty fun. She's like, "What do you guys do in America?" I was like, "We kind of sit home and watch TV." And she's like, "Oh." And like, I was like, "Well, I don't know why she's so super disappointed." And then I started seeing videos on Facebook of like what they do in her country, the Philippines. Yeah, like it's just the whole city. You can see the whole city clear as day because there's so many fireworks popping off that it's pretty much like they create a second sun.
I mean,
Yeah,
it also doesn't help that.
Very noisy, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't help that Connecticut's kind of boring
Well, yeah, well,
as a whole.
way to dox me, Tony. Nah, it's okay. I don't care that they know. But,
I said Connecticut. I didn't specify where in Connecticut.
well, yeah. But anyway.
So our address is.
That's like, I said, well, anyway, and I was about to say the same thing. Oh my god, the Gawk Gawk learned growth, dude. What happens when it grows inside? Oh yeah, you gotta give that Gawk to us. Spit on that thing.
The sad thing is we're really gonna I really gonna have to change her name.
You are gonna have to change her name. The only female on the team is named Gawk Gawk. Yeah, we're not sexist or nothing. But anyway, yeah, I'm just watching all these fireworks. It's insane. They do huge amounts of fireworks over there. She's like, yeah, we cook all night up until 12 o'clock at night and have a bunch of food. I'm like, man, we got to do that next year.
I mean, and that's why like I enjoy like other people's cultures. Just the fact like they do things different. Not necessarily as a good or bad thing. It's just everything's different.
Well, me being the American, I'm obligated to say I appreciate their culture until I take their land and wipe their culture out completely.
I am so sorry, Claire. She's smiling as he's saying this, but
Honey, put the knife down. Babe, well, babe, no, put the knife down.
that thing's not a knife. She doesn't need a knife.
No, the daggers in her eyes work just fine.
It's super effective.
Claire used Lear. It's super effective. What are the holes in the floor there?
Probably.
Yeah, it's like holes in the floor so you can't cross, right?
Yeah.
Man, these sages do a shitty job of taking. Like, the tower is strong, it's falling apart around them. Oh, the tower will handle all of our fights.
I mean, you want that, you gotta go to the burnt tower. Oh, no, I think there's an item above us. Yes.
Yeah. X accuracy, is that like a permanent stat boost?
No, it increases accuracy, but you have to use it as an item. Like a potion.
So
it's a
only
one-time
temporary?
use. Yes.
Oh. Oh, you enter my dojo, sway like leaves in the wind. Have you ever watched Jet Li, the one? Very good movie, yeah.
Actually,
I'm about to
sorry.
enter the dragon
his name is Edmund.
with my bell sprout.
See, if we went with Cyndaquil, this would be amazing for him.
Oh yeah, it'd be super easy. This whole thing would be super easy.
Then flying types. And if we somehow managed to have gotten an ice type, good luck with that.
Ice type, really? They're
Yeah.
not effective against flying?
Well, against flying and grass types.
Oh, really? Why? I mean, I understand the like effective against the grass type.
Oh, that hit. That did confusion twice.
Yes, you did.
I was not paying attention. When it comes to Pokemon, I kind of get like an autopilot, which is odd because I'm constantly crashing apparently.
Well, you also stop when you talk a lot. Wow, a critical hit. That's the first time that he ever critical hitted with that.
And confuse no more. How many times did you hit yourself with confusion? 0.
Jeez. I wish he would learn a new move. Just to do some sort of damage. It would be very nice. Whack yourself.
I mean,
It hurt itself and it's confusion.
I mean that's the problem with just Pokemon, because like, you try doing it, it's mission impossible. The AI does it, you're confused 5 times in a row and get hit every single time. Oh, I did not mean to hit that.
God, Tony.
No, that was actually a misclick.
You need to start streaming so you can practice this.
Well, actually, no, I'm gonna say this right now, because your keyboard is like super sensitive, so like I just push it slightly and it just triggers.
Well, I think it's not a mechanical, it's a like what the hell is it? Not a mechanical keyboard, the other one.
I know what you're talking about, the name it leads
Membrane. The membrane keyboard. Oh yeah, you gotta give Nick a tour.
I know this is not the most exciting.
Riveting content. So one of my friends streams as well, and he made his wife draw a robot version of his battle ox. And it's supposed to be Gundam, but like, and it can be Gundam. I would agree that it looks very Gundam-esque. But me, you know, being me, I had to make a reference to something I could do the voice for, because it's, you know, it's an ox, so it's like, Auto Ox, roll out. The Allspark. Landing on the planet Earth, the Auto Ox had to fight Megatron.
Actually, just on the subject of mechas.
Hold on, I want to point out that our blind bat with no teeth gives better gawk and sucks much better than the plants that have no teeth and are literally shaped like they're meant to suck.
I mean, they both suck.
Yeah, it's a very sucky Pokemon.
Okay, I'll defend Zubat at least.
Zubat's
the
kind of chill.
Zubat line in general.
Zubat's a chill guy.
Zubat did nothing wrong. Just talking about mechas though, and I'm pretty sure I know the answer I'm gonna ask. Have you ever played any Xenoblade games?
Xenoblade? No, but I wanted to. I heard that those games were really fun. It's like Xenoblade Chronicles, right?
Xenoblade Chronicles X, 2, and 3, which I have yet to play 3.
I really wanted to play Xenoblade.
I mean, those are super hella long RPGs that I don't think we're going to be playing on the channel.
I mean, that is, of course, unless people smash that dislike button enough.
I mean, look, if
I'm basically promoting ourselves to be like the most hated people on the internet.
But we didn't do anything controversial like crypto or whatnot.
Well, no, that comes one.
Or abusing people. Allegedly.
I'm punching Tony for those of you at home. Who can't see me, I'm physically punching Tony right now.
But yeah, Well, because I say that because I have all the Xenoblades, and the fact that 3... Well, I'm going to get 3 at some point, because I haven't bought that yet.
Is it new?
It's the newest one. I think it's been like about a year? Give or take? At the time of this recording, I believe.
So,
but they also just announced Xenoblade Chronicle X for the Switch.
So you like Pokemon a lot. One game that I want to introduce to you is Dragon Quest Monsters. It is probably the most fun thing ever. I love that game.
Huh.
So just a little bit of a backstory on Dragon Quest Monsters. You're a little kid, you're going to bed, and a little creature jumps out of your dresser, comes over, and kidnaps your big sister. So then another creature comes into the room through the dresser as well, and is like, oh, what happened? Oh no, I'm too late. And is like, well, I guess I'll just take you instead, and teleports you to the world of Great Tree, which is essentially its own little, world and whatnot. And it grows, the tree grows, and more shops and stuff show up every time it grows. It's very distinguished.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt, but Bellsprout statue.
That's adorable.
That's actually pretty nice. We're gonna save real quick.
But yeah, so you essentially have to get your monsters together, and you can issue them commands. That being said, you cannot issue them commands when you go into tournament to fight the tournaments. So based on what you've commanded them to do and which role you have them stuck in the most, like cautious or aggressive, they'll pick things. So mixed will make them use their skills more. Cautious will make them be more defensive and use healing skills, and aggressive will make them use attack spells. So it's a very, very fun game.
Oh, you come into my dojo! I try to find enlightenment in Pokemon!
You went from Japanese to like Mexican and back to Chinese in the span of a sentence.
No mames way! Sage Jin wants to battle?
But like, if this channel gets really big, we can do Xenoblade. Dear God, it'll be stupid long, cause just playing them in itself is already a massive games.
What's growth do?
Increases special attack.
I see. He doesn't have a special attack yet.
But grass uses the special stat though, so it helps.
For the Vine Whip?
Mm-hmm. But he's just get experience. Sorry.
The only girl on our team is Gawk Gawk.
But we can play that. I mean, hell, I just finished watching Chunga Conroy do the Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connect, the bonus story that they added to the remake on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
That was already like 22 parts, give or take, and that's just the bonus part.
Oh Jesus!
The actual story, like the game, like the going from beginning to end, was like 100 parts.
Are the stories good in these games?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
At least Xenoblade 1. Xenoblade 2 has a good story, but it definitely plays a lot more anime-like.
Mm-hmm.
And not to say as a bad thing, but like Xenoblade 1 characters you know from beginning to end because you get all like the characters relatively
early.
Mostly.
Yeah, so that's something that I always hated. So one turn he's confused. Nice.
No. I accidentally hit Sonic, Super Sonic. It's already confused. He's no longer confused.
That's great.
But so you were gonna say something?
So that's something that I wanted to talk about. Like, so I love BioWare games, or I used to anyway. Love BioWare games. So like Knights of the Republic, Mass Effect. Great games. My hugest problem with them is like, because of the way that they do the game and because of the way that they introduce characters, is a lot of the characters that are on your crew or on your team.
Sorry.
One turn confusion. I know.
At least he hit itself, I think.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Sorry, continue. I interrupted.
Yeah, you're interrupting my rants, Tony.
I know. We need rants for this playthrough.
Yeah, we need rants for the shorts, for the YouTube shorts. We're definitely gonna put out that are never gonna happen. So like Knights of the Republic and Mass Effect, the biggest problem that I have with them is like, by the time you get all of your team together, like you have no time to like grow to like any of the characters that you've gotten. So really, the ones you know the most are the ones that you got earlier.
Come on, please let her move.
If, for example, in Knights of the Republic, you know, each planet you go to before you go to end the game, you essentially pick up a new party member.
Oh, sorry, I gotta interrupt you. Joey's calling us again.
Hey, Hugh, how you doing? This is Joey. Got a minute? Hey, I wanted to talk to you about my Red Eyes Black Dragon that I won off that kid Weevil. Or no, Rex. Anyway, my Rattata's raring to go, and just like always, I've got a time wizard right up my asshole waiting for you. It's the only one I have, so I'm gonna become a great trainer with it. Oh yeah, I took down a Hoot Hoot in the wild the other day. Jesus Christ, they don't shut up. It was a cakewalk. Well, I guess it's time for me to go back to banishing people to the Shadow Realm. Bye!
Wasn't that riveting commentary?
It is riveting commentary. Holy heck, now I see why you hate the phone so much.
Well, and they never really... I can't say they didn't bring it back because they did end up using it again in future games, but in a much different way.
Oh, you enter my dojo!
Jesse, you're redder than a can of Hawaiian Punch.
But it's a blue can of Hawaiian Punch, Tony.
No, it's voltage. Fine, Dr. Pepper. No, we're not sponsored.
The elders...
The Elders HM lights even pitch black darkness.
I don't know if I should feel offended.
So, yeah. So by the time that you go through all these planets, and like, all the bonding is done with the people that you already have pretty much from the beginning. And you end up with, like, you have to rush through the storyline of each and every one of the characters, your side companions. You know? I mean, I get it was, like, a thing of the time, you know, there was a limitation of how much they could put onto a game for a console, but, like, I don't know, it just makes me kind of disappointed. Like, I almost wish it was kind of like Final Fantasy X, where there were all these extra side dungeons and stuff like that.
I mean...
So that there was something that you can do with these other people, you know, before to grow more attached to them, per se.
I mean, the problem is, like...
Per se.
Because you're comparing, like, two different, like, not just companies, but two different cultures. Because, like, you're comparing Square Enix to BioWare, which... Isn't BioWare US based, or am I
think it's Canadian.
Canadian?
So, no...
But that's still, like...
But you like, it gets the point across, because, like, with Final Fantasy X, which is my personal favorite one, you have pretty much your entire party from the beginning of the game.
Well, but that...
You get Riku a little bit later on, and, like, Riku is, like, the only instance in the game where I feel like if you don't go do any of the extra stuff or explore anything or try to get all this information and stuff out, Riku is the only one that you might not really get to know all that well, but they do a whole segment based around her and her culture and her people, so, like, you still feel, like, the same level of attachment to the character as you would with other ones.
Well, see, but that's what I was gonna get at, because, like, because one of the things I always see is, like, people always compare it, like, there's... When it comes to RPGs, there are two kinds. You have JRPGs, and then you got Western RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Gawk grew to level 8, nice.
But it... And I'm not saying that as a bad thing, but, like, the way they do their RPGs are too different.
Yeah.
In JRPGs, it's a lot of times it is the party, but you also get the world expansion, but it's usually party focus, like things that happen to them. While Westerns are more, yeah, you get like you get more of the world building, but the villain maybe not as well developed.
Wait,
like,
wait. Did you see what he said?
No.
It is my head that is bright.
Get it? Because he's bald.
No. It's because he's got a brand new spit shine on his head. Giggity, 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 oh god!
But,
Family Guy reference? Ding! No, I'm kidding.
We're not going to do a thing for every single reference we make. Always will be here all day.
All day Kanye reference. Ding!
But yeah, it's like the way how our English, I can't speak.
Well, I get what you're saying, but here's the thing: is they take the time to flesh out these side characters in BioWare's RPG so much, and like it feels like you have to rush through it by the time you get to the end of the game. So it's almost like I wish the story was just a tad longer, just so you could see how they'd react to
Well-
stuff, get to know them a little bit better. Because what I don't like doing is having to restart a game to feel like that same attachment. Like something like Mass Effect, where like the story has like, because BioWare is known for their like shocking surprises, you know. It's like the replayability of that game to me is not as much as something like a JRPG. You know.
I mean, because that's what I was getting at. Because like that felt like more like of the time than what it is now. Because like you will definitely like Xenoblade Chronicles because there's a lot of side quests that you can do. You don't have to do them, but you get a lot more context of not just the world building but character interactions. I don't want to say more because I generally do want you to play these games.
Well, all right, Tony. Well, I'll tell you what.
And you can get them all on Nintendo Switch. Not sponsored.
So, chat, we're gonna be doing a really simplistic RPG called Crystallis. This is one of my favorites. Next, after this. That being said,
I mean,
my third pick for a game was going to be Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which is a continuation of the Sorcerer's Stone series that we did.
which if you haven't seen, go watch.
Yes.
Or don't. We're not your boss.
Smash that unsubscribe button and pound that dislike. But yeah, if you guys would be interested in seeing Xenoblade Chronicles early, please leave a comment below.
Although, yeah, like, I as much as I would love to do Xenoblade for this though, it is gonna be a long game.
Is
I mean,
it voice acted too? Because I kind of like doing my little wacky shenanigans with the voices.
for a lot of the side content, it isn't voiced, so you can, if you want to do voices for them. But yeah,
No, I'll
it,
probably end up just copying their voices though,
I mean,
or
I mean,
exaggerating their voices. So if they have an accent, I'll just exaggerate it.
you enjoy those games then, because they have a lot of like a lot of different accents. Like, not the.
What are you talking about, Holmes?
There's no Hispanic. Because these are all recorded in like Europe, so you got a lot of different European accents.
Mefitwa de Chihuahua.
What?
It's a French song about chihuahuas.
And God, why is Confusion not working as well as it should sometimes? It missed half the time.
I don't know. The only one confused here is me. I don't know what's going on. What's happening?
We're still going through the tower.
So which one's giving who's giving who the suck?
Well, none of the sprouts are sucking us.
Wait. The Zubat is yelling at the Bellsprout.
Hit
The
yourself!
Bellsprout forgot to do the dishes again.
Is there something you need to do?
I think I'm empathizing with the Bellsprout.
You gotta go downstairs to do dishes. I mean, I can wait.
Hey, it's hit itself again. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Wow. Nice. So Tony, I was wondering if you would like this pocket watch. I hid it in my asshole.
Oh my God! Someone that doesn't
A
use a
hoot-hoot?
sprout.
I don't give a hoot. Put Rocky in.
Yeah, I'm gonna get our good old Goktua some action.
Goktua. Oh yeah, you gotta give him that Goktua. Hello there, children. I'm gonna make love to your children.
Whoa. Freezing.
You don't remember the episode they finally got rid of Chef?
No, I know. But when you say it without the context, people are gonna assume the worst.
Oh, well, let people assume what they're gonna do. Assume, dude. That's their problem.
Oh, turn of none happening. Don't you just love that, guys? But ironically enough, like one of the reasons why I brought up the Xenoblade,
Mm-hmm.
at least specifically Xenoblade 1, their mechas are really like really designed. Like this isn't a spoiler.
Tony, am I gonna
something-
have to buy plastic crack after I buy this game, or I play this game with you?
Plastic, right?
It's commonly used in the Warhammer universe for, buying the statues and stuff like that.
Oh no. I don't think there's actually any figurines of these characters.
Okay.
I mean, if anything, it probably would be the main characters.
Okay, because I only have enough money to buy like Tifa and Tifa-like statues, you know, for research purposes.
Does Claire know about this?
Nah, I was making a joke. Some
Wait.
of the guys that I watch on YouTube were, oh, nice, he gained a level. I'm the best around. Nothing ever gonna bring me down. Yes, your trust is real.
I think we have to fight one more person?
Yeah, but so some of the guys that I like to watch, they make, you know, they joke about like pop culture and all that stuff, and one of the guys is super into Tifa Lockhart, so he bought a very big boobied statue. Oh, shake it, shake it, shake. You are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here is your HM.
I love how you're going for like racist Japanese to just Nathan.
You will never match my style. You can't match my style. Isn't that Mark Zuckerberg in South Park? My style.
I don't know. Also, you wanted to...
Oh, but let me say this: you should treat your Pokemon better. Feed them ramen. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. Humph. He claims to wait. Hold, is this Edgy?
This is
Kid?
edgy.
Oh. That poser claims to be the elder, but he's weak. It stands to reason I'd never lose to fools who babble about being nice. Get it? Tower of Babel and nice to Pokemon.
When I saw our Pokemon and we kicked your ass.
I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. The rest are just
Wait.
posers.
Then why'd you pick Chikorita?
You really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon.
So why'd you went with Chikorita?
Conformists. I know.
Cyndaquil's the better, like, he's usually the starter of choice for everyone.
Yeah, isn't there one where like if you pick a weak Pokemon, it picks, or you pick it counter picks?
Oh yeah, like, statistically because he's our rival, he's always going to choose whatever's the most advantage against us.
Yeah.
That's why he chose Chikorita.
Wow. Using escape rope.
He sped through that. Well, oh yeah, something that we never encountered, the random encounters in this tower.
And he shook his ass. There are random encounters in the tower?
Yes. It's usually Rattaz and Bellsprouts.
Wow.
So
we got all the way through this tower without encountering that one.
But unfortunately, we're gonna have to call it a part.
Yep.
I kind of want to get through the cutscene at least.
We will battle the gym leader in the well, not gym leader. The leader of the Bellsprout Tower in the at the top of the tower piece. The next episode, yeah.
And well, bye.
Bye.